Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So I can't help a particular person by giving her what she wants. So things can always change, but right now I feel like the best thing to do for everybody, myself, her, everybody, is for her to painfully. I mean, I feel like there's gonna be some pain. There might not be, but if she really cares in her heart, then there's probably gonna be some pain. But it's there for a reason, man. You know, there's things she could have done differently, just like there's things I could have done differently. She's chosen to do what she done. Like she's received a lot. She's had a lot of opportunities to do things a different way, and for whatever reason, you know, I'm not hating or even mad right now, even though at times it gets irritating, but it is what it is, man. You know, people make the choices they make, so that's fine. You know, it's sad. It does saddens me a little bit, you know. But anyway, beyond all that, I'm not going into there. I'm moving forward, okay? Because things that have happened lead me to believe that she is. She doesn't know what the fuck she wants. First of all, like she's so mixed up in her head, she can't even hold on to a thought unless that thought is like has some type of an ability to captivate her fucking what she likes. Like I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like she's feeding off of raw stimuli. And if she doesn't get a certain stimuli, then she moves on. Um, it's you know Aquariuses have been known to be kind of like that, just flowing with whatever they want to flow with. Promiscuity, yes. I mean it's part of who they are. Like their sign is very flowing. They like to just flow like from one thing to the next, da 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 da. And it's like, you know, she could use that in a different way, like use that beautiful flowing energy to help other people and to spread this good message and help starving kids and all this and that, you know, and maybe she is, and I'm not able to see it. I hope she is. It feels like she's not. It feels like she's using it more to continue fucking around with other men because to her it's like a drug, it's like a stimuli, it's like a new experience because she knows how to jump into other fucking human beings aura and experience what it's like to be them. I think she can do this. I think we can all do this to different degrees, but she can do it really well. This is why back in the day her fucking one of the title of her YouTube channel was the Thought Raider. And it's like Joshua, like, I mean, it says it right there. And then Joshua was like, dude, you realize what your YouTube channel is, right? The Thought Raider. Like, she literally invades people's minds, goes into their fucking heads, and does whatever the fuck she does with them. So, this is what I think is going to happen, is I'm going to put my energies into somebody else, and I'm hoping through the union that I develop with somebody else, she's gonna see what a significant other looks like to me. Because from my perspective, she's lost sight of what it really means to be in love and to treat people with love and good decency. Because the way that she's continued to treat me, the evidence does not suggest that she's got a very good relationship with love. This is probably also why the majority of her relationships, except for Okama, and even they have had fights, hasn't gone very well. And mine hasn't, but mine's gone wrong for a different reason. That's something that's come through to me. The large reason why my relationships haven't worked right is because I've had a bunch of so-called friends who've, and it, you know, not fuck it, they do know better because of who I am, the abundance of energy and love and goodness and generosity in my heart. It because of that, there's always demons following me around everywhere I go, as there are for just about every single human being. But the higher your love level is, the more of a demonic energy that's going to follow you around. So because of who I am and my anointing, I've got a high ass fucking demons following me around all the time. And so when I meet friends and when I hang out with people, like my demons are gonna fuck with their demons and their demons are gonna fuck with me. And so my high level demons are fucking with my friends who aren't as of a high level as I am in love. They aren't gonna have the same type of defenses that I have to fight against those demons. Although, I mean, they could if they chose to follow in the love and to treat me right, but because of the times that we're living in with sin being so prevalent, and because a lot of my friends have been the type that go after easy money, when they're around a bunch of energy, like they couldn't resist. They couldn't resist extracting, stealing energy from me, as well as material fucking possessions too. And so they've all done it in different ways. Some have done it straight up. Some have been a little bit more, I mean, some of them haven't done it with the pretense of wanting to steal, but it's just me being who I am. They just can't help themselves, but continue to ask from me, to continue to essentially take from me. And I'm not trying to hate on them because I've allowed these things to happen. So it's not their fault. It's a two-way street. I've allowed this to happen. And in doing so, the whole time I'm thinking I'm building up great friendships. Like I've got people I really love and care. And it's like I kind of expect that they would do the same for me, or at least a similar level of care. I mean, they're going to care in their own ways, but at least some of that goodness and love and respect is going to be, thrown back my way because I've been throwing it their way. And it's like, da da da. And that's how things build, is you guys build energies and exchange energies together in a good, friendly way. And that continues to help build your relationship in a good way, as long as it's a good exchange from both of y'all. But somewhere along the line, the exchange stopped being so good, and it started to become more about me just giving and giving and giving, and these people on the other end just taking and taking and taking, and then and then when I go through shit and I'm in hurting and in need, they're not there, because our relationship's all about me giving to them. And then when it comes to a point where I'm actually in need of something, they don't know what to do because they don't have those muscles, those spiritual muscles to be able to do what I needed in order to help me and what I was going through, because they haven't put in the work and the time to develop those particular muscles or those particular spiritual fucking energies or patterns. So it is what it is. A real good leader first needs to know what it's like in order to follow. And I do know what it's like to follow. I actually, in some senses, I prefer following, because it's easier. It's nice to have somebody above you, or that you look up as an example for you to like bounce all of your, like, hey, I got an issue with this, like, what's your advice, like, da da da. Like, it's nice to have somebody who's better at doing things than you, that put more effort into this particular goal, this purpose than you have, that you can look to as a guiding, leading example. That's what the word is. It's a leading force for us all to follow. And people that have a better relationship with the word are leaders in the word, and therefore they should lead those that are truly trying to follow the word, because they've got a better relationship with it. Thus, they're better able to help teach it. But this is where the demons, like the word, because it literally is what perpetuates an abundance of energy, the demons love to fucking feed off of the word. And they also know that the word is what's going to threaten their ability to hold control over this planet. So it's in their duty to go after all of those, especially who are about the word, because the word's what threatens their power. So essentially, that's what's happening to people, whether they know it or not. Is like their demons are, because of who I am, are going to continuing to fuck with and fester and move and to just motivate and influence the people that are around me. And based on where the people are around me, based on what they've done with their lives, is going to dictate how they react. This is why sometimes people will react to me in a very like crazily hateful and mean way, when I don't know why. It's because they've just lost complete control, and their demons have fucking taken over, and they're under temporary possession, and so that's why they lash out to me in ways that are like completely fucking out of this world, like overboard. Like when people like in my own inner circle talk about wanting to kill me because I didn't give him a cigarette or I didn't give him any money. And this is, I'm not trying to bring up bad juju, but this is stuff that has happened to me in my life that I've spent a lot of time thinking about. Like, why is this happening to me? Like, why do people in my own inner circle that I love and care and I've grown up with want to kill me? Like, I've never done anything to them at all that would even come close to them, like, feeling like they should kill me. So, like, why do they want to kill me? Like, and that's just one example. There's numerous. You guys have seen how the Friends, I think, is going down with that. And how I was abandoned by a dude I gave a bunch of money to. And Josh, who I was like his servant for a good year and did a bunch of shit for him and gave him money and all this types of stuff. And like, he never once offered to help me out, like with what I was working on. Or he never once gave me money. I never even asked him for money, because that's just not the way I like to do things. I don't think friends should be, that's just not the way I roll. I'm just different. So... But all this, like, when I look at it all, like, it's not me really treating my friends in a bad way. It's really my friends kind of, like, not misusing my love, like, not really respecting my love and my friendship and me as a human being. And the fact that they've continued to not, like, try to work things out with me. Like, they've shown no effort in wanting to make amends. Like, nobody has. Not Joshua, like, lately, no, nobody has, dude. No, not one of them has reached out to me and offered to, like, talk or to really want to make amends, or to even apologize for some of the harm that they may have done. And you know what? I'm willing to take it. Like, if there's things that I've done to you guys, please let me know. I want to know these things so I can make right, so I can do right. But I also want you guys to be there to listen to what I have to say. That's the way it should be, dude. It's a two-way street. You can't just expect me to fucking, take all this shit from you guys and not give it back to you, just like I can't expect to fucking, dish out to you guys and not take back yours. No, it's a two-way street. I want to hear what y'all got to say, just like you guys should want to hear what I have to say. And the fact that I feel that you guys don't want to hear what I have to say tells me that we're not really never really been all that good of friends. Because a real good friendship is going to want to be there for their friend. It's going to want to be there for their friend. Gonna want to be there for their friend, which means it should translate to effort into their friendships. So, anyway, this got a little off tangent here, but so how it's been relayed to me that, a particular person's suffering from a similar situation. And because after I did my thing yesterday, like what's transpired, what I woke up to, leads me to believe that she's been irresponsible with some of her recent decisions. And like I'm still blocked, which is a sign in itself. And so it's like, okay, like she's not getting the picture. Like she's just not. Like, and I'm seeing signs of an actual, like I felt a lot of chaos. I had to go to sleep yesterday at like fucking in the middle of the afternoon because I was being overwhelmed with so much fucking chaotic energy. And then I felt like I was being siphoned. And she did things that she's done in the past, which I could see as being a formula to siphon energy from people. And then I'm waking up feeling kind of drained, feeling like I was molested in the spirit, essentially. And then I wake up to see people talking about how certain people are doing exactly that. And then I'm also seeing people from I have never seen before in my life reaching out into me in a way that suggests that they're trying to like they're witnessing this particular person doing some crazy shit, and other females are coming in to be like, yo, man, like we're here. Like there's some good of us. There's some females that are healthy that really want to like just love you, or just to like, not even love, just that care, that really just care enough to like not want to play games with you and to be honest and forthcoming and truthful with you. Like that just happened to me as I woke up like just a few hours ago. So it's like when all of these things fucking happen in tandem, to me that's a sign. And yesterday, I felt an overwhelming feeling of grief from a particular person when I kind of relinquished from her. And so then, okay, she's feeling super sad about shit. So then that makes me feel like she feels. So then I'll relinquish and I'll put my heart energy back to her. And so I did so. And then upon doing so, like a little bit after, I was just like dramatically fucking kind of just worn down with everything. So I'm like, I'm going to just chill the fuck out and rest and see what happens when I wake up. And I wake up to all this shit. So it is what it is, man. Where I'm at right now, I don't think that I think it's best for a particular person to watch me from afar, and we can be friends, but that's it. That's where I'm at. Until I see something different, I think that she's continuing to use me as like an energy, like a drug, like a stimuli. Like she's just using me to use me. That's what I feel is I'm being used. So, and that's just it. And she's gonna have to deal with that. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.